Hello, Willie.
Like to have a little talk with you, Howard.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be with you in a minute.
What's that, Howard?
You ever see one of these? It's a wire recorder.
Oh, can we talk a minute?
It records things. I just got delivery yesterday. It's been driving me crazy. It's the most terrific machine I ever saw in my life. I was up all night with it.
What do you do with it?
I bought it for dictation, but you can do anything with it. Listen to this. I had it home last night. Now listen to what I picked up. The first one is my daughter. Get this. Listen to that kid whistle.
That is lifelike, isn't it?
7 years old, Willie. Get the tone.
Listen, I'd like to ask a little favor.
It's your turn now, Daddy.
She's crazy for you. That's me.
You're very good.
Get this now. This is my son.
The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of California is
5 years old,
Sacramento.
Will.
He'll make an announcer someday.
Capital of
Get
Colorado.
that is alphabetical
Denver.
order.
The
Oh, wait a minute. The maid kicked the plug out.
That certainly is a...
Shh, for God's
It is
sake.
9 o'clock below lunchtime, so I have to go to sleep.
really is.
Wait a minute. The next is my wife.
We're gonna talk.
I can't think of anything.
Talk, it's turning.
Hello? Oh, Harry, I can't talk.
That was my wife.
That is a wonderful machine. Can
Oh,
we,
I'll tell you, Willie, I'm going to take my camera and my bandsaw and all my hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I ever found.
I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, they're only $150. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny, see? But you can't be home at that hour. So you tell the maid to turn the radio on, and Jack Benny comes on, and this automatically comes on with the radio.
And when you come home,
You can come home at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you like it. You get yourself a Coke, sit yourself down, throw the switch, and there is Jack Benny's program in the middle of the night.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get one myself, Howard, because lots of times I'm on the road and I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Don't you have a radio in the car?
Well, yeah, but you know, whoever thinks of turning it on.
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
That's what I want to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute?
What happened? What are you doing here?
Well,
You didn't crack up again, did you?
Oh, no. Oh,
Jeez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble?
well, tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel. Well, what do you do?
Remember Christmas time when you had the party here? You said you'd try to think of some spot for me here in town.
With us?
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of anything for you, Willie.
I tell you, Howard, the kids are all grown up now, you know. I don't need much anymore. If I could take home, well, $65 a week, I could swing it.
Yeah, but Willie, see,
I'll tell you why, Howard. Speaking frankly, and between the two of us, you know, I'm just a little tired.
I can understand that, Willie. But you're a road man, Willie. We do a road business. We've only got half dozen salesmen on the floor here.
God knows, Howard, I never asked a favor of any man, but I was with the firm when your father used to carry you in here in his arms.
I know that,
Your
Willie.
father came to me the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May he rest in peace.
I appreciate that, Willie. But there just is no spot here for you. If I had a spot, I would slam you right into it, but I just don't have a single solitary
Howard,
spot.
all I need to set my table is $50 a week.
Where am I gonna put you, kid?
Look, it's not a question of whether I can sell merchandise, is it? Huh?
No. But it's a business, kid, and everybody's got to pull his own weight.
Just let me tell you a story.
Because you have got to admit that business is
Oh,
business.
business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute now. You don't understand this now. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road, and there was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me, because in those days, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. You see, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out. Just for the ride, you might say.
You don't say.
Oh, sure. My father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family, Howard. And I thought I'd go out with my older brother, try to locate him, maybe even settle in the north with the old man, and I was almost decided to go. When I met a salesman in the Parker house, his name was Dave Singerman. He was 84 years old, and he drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget. Pick up the phone, call the buys. Without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career that a man could want, because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go at the age of 84 into 20 or 30 different cities and pick up a phone and be remembered and loved and helped by so many different people? You know, when he died, by the way, he died the death of a salesman in his green velvet slippers and the smoker of the New York, New Haven, and Hartford going into Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. You see, in those days, there was personality in it, Howard. There was respect and comradeship and gratitude in it. Today, it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. I mean, you see what I mean. They don't know me anymore.
That's just the thing, Willie.
If I had $40 a week, that's
kid,
all I need.
Kid,
$40.
Kid, I can't take blood from a stone,
Howard, the
Willie.
year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me. I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me that you got people to see. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can't pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. No, your father. Howard, in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week.
Willie, you never averaged $170
No, I averaged $170 a week in the year 1928. And your father came to me, Howard. It was right across the desk. He put his hand on my shoulder.
You have to excuse me, Willie.
Yeah.
I've got to see some people. Now, you pull yourself together. I'll be back in a little while.
Put myself together. What the hell did I say? Oh, my God. I was yelling at her. Frank, don't you remember what you told me that time? You put your hand on my shoulder and Frank... Howard. Oh, Howard, shut it off. Shut it off.
Look, Willie.
Oh, I gotta get myself some coffee. I'll get some coffee.
Willie, look.
I'll go to Boston.
Look, Willie. You can't go to Boston first.
Why can't I go?
I don't want you to represent us. I've been meaning to tell you for a long time now.
Howard, are you firing me?
I think that you need a good long rest, Willie.
Howard.
And when you feel better, come back and we'll see if we can work something out.
I gotta earn money, Howard. I'm in no
Where
position.
are your sons?
What?
Why don't your sons give you a hand?
Oh, they're working on a very big deal.
This is no time for false pride, Willie. You go to your sons and tell them you're tired. You got two great boys there, haven't you?
Oh, no question. But
That's that, huh?
in the meantime.
That's that, huh?
All right, I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No. No.
No, I can't throw myself on my kids. I'm not a cripple.
Look, kid, I am busy this morning.
I've got to let me go to
I
Boston.
have got a line of people to see this morning. Sit down.
What?
Sit.
Oh, yeah.
Take 5 minutes and pull yourself together and then go home, will you? I need the office. Oh, yeah, whenever you can this week, stop by and drop off the samples. You'll feel better, Willie, and then come back. We'll talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There's people outside.